Hello, everybody. This is Kristen Gillum Hornback. I am excited to be with you today. I just wanted to ask you, how are you doing your purpose? I have been going after the Lord in a passionate pursuit of my purpose. And I know that a part of my giftings and my callings, of course, is writing. And many of you know me because of my writing. But I wanted to just really encourage you to ask you what you are passionately pursuing. I've got a new book, and so I am excited about that new book. I've got it published. But I just wanted to share what the Lord has done. I am not being boastful or prideful, but just saying that God has been so good to me. He has been so good. And so I just wanted to show you some of what He has done. These are all my books that He's allowed me to write and to get published. And four of these books, actually, there's one that's missing. There's a couple more that's not even here that I've written. And out of all of these, I have got four that have literally gone number one. And again, I'm not trying to brag, except to say that God wants to co-labor with us. Whatever He's put in your heart to do, He will come along beside you and help you do it. And He will give you joy in doing that. And so I was excited because I wanted to just really share today. I have posted my book, and it is called A Mindful Work Builds a Wall of Rewards. And basically, that is a book of just really encouraging you to do your purpose. And, we do not, this is a marathon, it's not a sprint. And so the things that we do in our lives, they build up. And so that's why I wanted to talk about the book just a little bit, because in the book I talked about Nehemiah, which is one of my favorite books in the Bible, or at least the favorite story. And as you may know, or you may not know, Nehemiah was called to build a wall. And he was building a wall, and he would have tormentors who would come and mock him as he was doing what he was to do. And their names was Tobiah and Sanballat. And they would come and they would just taunt and they would mock. And at one point they were saying, well, even a fox, if it was to walk up on that wall, would cause that wall to fall. And then they would send him letters telling him that he needed to come down off of that wall and come and talk with them. But I loved Nehemiah in that he did not come off the wall. And as a matter of fact, he spoke to them and he told them, why should I come off of this good work to come down there and to be with you when I know that my purpose is to build this wall? And what is so sweet about this story is that Nehemiah did not build the wall by himself. The Lord gave him co-workers to come along beside him. And so I want to encourage you that no matter what you are building, that the Lord has co-workers that are coming along beside you. And maybe you haven't maybe experienced that yet, but I want to encourage you just to really start by faith, start confessing that you have got co-laborers coming along beside you that are signed to your divine calling and purpose. The Lord in Habakkuk says to write the vision down, for that those who see it will come and they will walk with you, they will run with you, and they'll run with the vision. Well, what does that sound like? It sounds like God has already got a plan and a purpose for you. He's got a destiny for you to run out, and He's got people who are assigned to you. He's got people that are assigned to you to help you, but He also has people assigned to you that you are to minister to. And so it is so important that you do what your heart has told you to do and is directing you to do. My purpose is to really just encourage through the word, and however that is. Mine's been in writing, but I've been in women's ministry for 20 years, so I have, I've spoken and I've really encouraged in the word that way. But with my books, I get to reach a lot more people. And so it's like God is just so clever in the things that he does. And so I want to encourage you to please, today I'm offering my book totally free, and if you will just go in and download it, I am sure that you will be so encouraged, because it truly is it's just an encouragement. Each chapter is from experience of the things that the Lord has let me walk through, but just lessons that I have gleaned over the years of just really doing the journey. Excuse me, I did not turn my phone off. And so if you would, you could go in on Amazon and get this book free. It is a free download for today. And I would appreciate it if you would do that. When you do that, I get to bless you, but you also will be blessing me, as it does help my rankings in Amazon. But, I believe with all my heart it will be such an encouragement to you. And you have to realize that the things that that we are doing and that we are building are like a wall. Each stepping stone, each memorial stone, each thing that the Lord has allowed you to do, it is just, look at them like memorial stones, that you're building a wall, and it will be a wonderful wall for the Lord. And so I hope that you will go in there and get that. I put a link in the comments, so you can go in and download my book free. It's A Mind to Work Builds a Wall of Rewards, and I feel like it will truly just encourage you and help you to go forward in what you are called to do. And especially if you are an author, one of those secret writers like I was for many years, and I had stories and poems and songs and you name it, all tucked away in journals and in computer files. This will, I hope, will encourage you to just go for it. I mean, what do you have to lose? You are sitting there doing all of the work and having all of these things, and to realize that the Lord is not dropping these in your heart for to not be put out there where it will minister to people. And I have found that in my own life, when the Lord ministers to me, it's not just for me. He wants me to use that and to be able to minister to others with what he's given me. So that's why I do what I do. And I want to encourage you just to go for it. And, to reach out to me, especially, again, if you're an author and you're just at a place where you just don't know what to do or how to do it. I don't know everything, but I have gained a lot of experience. I have gleaned a lot of wisdom over the years doing books. And so I just want to open that up. So I bless you today. I hope that you will go in and get the book. This is just a proof copy, but this is what it looks like. And it's not very thick. It's like an hour read probably. But if you get it on your Kindle, it's a wonderful book that will inspire you and encourage you. And I just thank you. And I bless you for today. Have a wonderful week.